The Aurora dentist accused of murdering his wife by poisoning her appeared in Arapahoe County Court today, and a judge ruled there is enough evidence against James Craig to take him to trial. Glad you're with us tonight at 5. I'm Shannon Ogden.
Good evening. I'm Ann Trujillo. We're learning new details about the evidence that led to Craig's arrest, and Denver 7's Colette Bordelon has been in court all day where that new evidence was made public. Colette?
Some of that is surveillance video from the Craig home and what detectives actually saw within that video. Plus, we got new information about some life insurance policies that were apparently taken out on Angela and totaled to more than $4 million. Guys, today's kind of a snapshot of what a trial could look like in this case. The two witnesses called to the stand were the lead detective and the coroner. The coroner's autopsy report rules this death a homicide. It also shows the two most commonly found substances within Angela's body. Those were cyanide and something that's normally used in eye drops.
A dentist who practiced at this building in Aurora is the man accused of poisoning his wife, Angela Craig, who was a mother of 6 children. James Craig is charged with first-degree murder and tampering with evidence. A search of James and Angela's phone showed texts between the two the lead detective described as generally loving in the days leading up to Angela's death. But one exchange caught the detective's eye, where Angela says, "I feel drugged," and James replies, "Given our history, I know that must be triggering. Just for the record, I didn't drug you." Detectives also found searches from a computer James apparently used. One was top 5 undetectable poisons that show no signs of foul play, and another is arsenic detectable in autopsy.
I knew the details, but it's just hard to relive the memories.
Mark Prey is Angela's brother, and the evidence is hard for anyone close to this case to reconcile with the man they knew.
I can't even imagine the loss of a family member, and then to consider that it could be at the hands of someone that had been in the family for 25 years.
Karen Kane is the orthodontist from Texas who met James during a dental conference less than a month before Angela died. Kane told investigators she was in an intimate but not sexual relationship with James.
He told me they hadn't been living together. He had an apartment.
In court on Wednesday, prosecutors said James is sending Kane letters from jail saying he loves her.
There's no way I'm motive. There's been no planning a future together.
But any questions about motive are quickly overshadowed by memories of Angela.
One of my favorite memories of Angela from this incident, anyway, is her walk of honor as they took her out to be a donor, and her heart was still beating. And that sweet heart of hers will go on to bless other people's lives.
Part of defense attorney's argument was that the lead detective on this case, her training was not enough for a case like this. They also tried to say that some of the tactics she would use while interviewing witnesses were inappropriate. The next step in this case is an arraignment. That's where a defendant enters a plea of either guilty or not guilty. Obviously, if Craig enters a plea of not guilty, guys, this case is going to a jury trial.
All right, Colette Bordelon, thank you for that, Colette.